It's time to start preparing your family ASAP. Now, this is not a fear tactic. This is facts, figures, numbers, logic. As we head into the most volatile time of our history and one of the most profound presidential elections we've ever experienced, you have to prepare your family mentally, physically, spiritually, and foundationally, financially. So in today's video, I'm going to break down how Jamie Dimon is starting to lose a little bit of confidence in this economy. And also, yesterday we talked about how BlackRock, they're going to do a flight to safety. Now, BlackRock is the largest asset manager in the world, guys. And they're moving into Bitcoin. And if you watched the video yesterday, which will be posted somewhere around here, you have to pay attention to what they're saying. Today, we're going to watch another person from BlackRock, and then we're going to listen to Jamie Dimon, and I'm going to share with you the moves that they are making. Now, for us as warriors, we need to start to prepare mentally, physically, and financially. And I can help you with those things. I'm very passionate about this and very proud of this. So I built my own ecosystem, and we've helped over 8,000 people worldwide with many different services. One of the services we've helped hundreds of people over the last year is around teaching them how to insure their wealth and protect their family with insurance. Index or tax code 7702. Index Universal Life Infinity Banking Concept. If you want a free consultation with my team, click the description down below, set up your free appointment, or click the bio in my social media platform. Also, I have a 16-page guide, absolutely free, to show you exactly what I'm going to talk about on the back end of this video, where every video I show you exactly what I am doing. Okay. And you can also apply for Academy if you want to jump right in, be around a group of like-minded people. You have to interview for the Academy. It is private. So let's dive right in. At the back end of every video, I'm going to share with you exactly what I'm doing. So sit tight as we go through this. Okay. So let's take a look at this. So this is Davos. Davos 2024. So there's going to be a lot of coverage around this. I'll be covering this as well. Now, the key to understand is BlackRock is going to take over the system, guys. BlackRock is the most dominant force in the world. 10 trillion under management, larger than most global GDPs. And when you hear Larry Fink kind of crack these, I don't know if I should say that, he's basically losing confidence in America. Now, he was tapped by the Federal Reserve twice in the financial collapse from 2006, 2007, and in 2020 to balance out the markets. Do you think maybe he has a little bit of insight what's going on? I think he does. So let's pay attention to this. So this is BlackRock infrastructure takeover, but I want you to listen to what they're saying and how they're talking about this economy as we continue to build our own narrative so we can move our money to safety.
The world has been so resilient despite the huge monetary adjustment, unwinding 15 years of monetary loosening. Are you optimistic about 2024?
Well, I think that you're right. The past has been really, the last year has been a story of pandemic savings that have been run down by consumers, so very strong consumption. And then we should not forget government spending has increased dramatically, particularly in the U.S.
Okay, so the pandemic savings started to drain around November last year, and now Americans are out of money. The consumer credit index is maxed. America is maxed in credit. We have negative debt to income ratio, and the government spending is out of control.
And so you've seen these two forces that have kind of been a countervailing force to the contraction that we've seen in capital markets through tighter interest rates. Probably most people have been surprised. The question now is, how much longer can this go? How much longer can we have government spending the way we've seen it? How much longer can you run down these pandemic savings? And that's going to be the story, I think, of this year. In a sense, it's the final normalization of the post-pandemic adjustment.
Okay, so the final normalization of the post-pandemic adjustment. Okay, so the pandemic savings or stimulus is running out. We have high inflation, high interest rates. So they're going to lower interest rates around the presidential election, which is going to make your assets go parabolic. Okay, but they may have to turn the printing machine on full blast again to bail out Americans if we go into a hard or even a soft landing in the recession. So let's listen to Jamie Dimon. So we know Jamie Dimon is one of the largest bankers in the world, I would say, in regards to, he's been CEO since 2005, guys. Think about that for just a moment. There's a reason why he's been CEO since 2005. The guy is connected. So listen to what he says about the economy. Now, remember, when we used to listen to this in 2020, oh, we're good. Everything's good. But listen to the lack of confidence they're starting to have in the economy.
About the future, Jamie, what kind of a 24 are you expecting?
Yeah,
So, I look at when you say we had a strong year, we acknowledge we're over earning on NII and credit and stuff like that. And of course, I'm much less worried about the economy and the strong year and what's going to happen next year than the geopolitical stuff. That stuff is about the freedom of the Western world for the next 100 years. So I'm not comparing that really to the economy this year. And so, for JP Morgan, we're going to serve our clients in 2024, 2025, whatever the environment brings. We always say that we don't know what the environment's going to be. Look at the range of outcomes. Can we handle them? And, the answer is yes. Stock prices are up. Consumers in good shape. But the extra money that they got during COVID.
Okay, they keep bringing this up. But the extra money they got during COVID, listen.
Trillions of dollars, that's kind of running out. And looks to us like it's going to run out sometime. It's been pushed out and out for a whole bunch of different reasons, but it runs out this year. The government has a huge deficit, which will affect the markets. But I'm a little skeptical in this kind of Goldilocks kind of scenario. I still think the chances of it not being a soft landing are higher than other people. That's not terrible. It might be mild recession or heavy recession. Obviously, all of us in business have to know how to deal with, the ups and downs of vicissitudes of the economy. But I do think the cross currents are pretty high. The money.
Okay, cross currents are pretty high. Of course, it's not a big deal to you, Jamie Dimon. Your $1 million salary, millions of dollars salary. But the middle class, it's a big deal to the middle class, a huge deal to the middle class. The middle class savings is starting to get drained. Their credit cards are maxed. Inflation is out of control. When interest rates go down, home affordability is done. And that's where they capitalize on the middle class, moving them down to the working poor.
Money running out, rates are high. QT hasn't happened yet. QT may bite. I expect it to, by the way, that you'll see more volatility, particularly unwanted in treasury markets because of QT.
So are we going?
QE is quantitative easing. QT is quantitative tightening. So he's thinking they may do some quantitative tightening. Okay, so we're hearing from the largest asset manager in the world, one of the largest bankers in the world, what is going on with the economy. They're starting to lose confidence. And then when you see Jerome Powell, he's losing confidence as well. So that should tell you that you should be starting making moves. If I was you, I would create a budget. I would cut out frivolous spending. I would go down to one vehicle if you can. I would free up cash flow, and I would start to understand how to take sovereignty and invest my own money. Okay, so JP Morgan sees significant capital from existing crypto products pouring into new spot Bitcoin ETFs. Okay, the newly created ETFs could attract inflows of up to $36 billion from other crypto products like Grayscale, Bitcoin Trust, the report said. So you see what they're doing now. The thing they told you was junk. Now they're using it as a flight to safety. BlackRock on pace to become the largest Bitcoin holder in the world. This is the very asset manager that told you that it's used for money laundering 3 years ago. And now he's losing confidence in the way the economy is sitting. MicroStrategy's Bitcoin is now worth $1 billion, more than the actual company is worth. And if we take a deep dive on this, you guys all know. Did I lose that? Oh, where'd it go? Oh, I guess I lost it. Oh, I was going to show you guys the MicroStrategies. The top 3 holders are, it's not on this page here. I lost it. It's Vanguard and BlackRock are in the top 2 for MicroStrategies. So MicroStrategies, their net worth in Bitcoin is larger than their actual company. And we got Vanguard and BlackRock, 2 of the largest holders in MicroStrategies. So not only are they stacking it themselves for their clients and their as an asset manager, but they have exposure through MicroStrategies. Okay. So we look at this. BlackRock increases position in MicroStrategies. Am I saying that right? MicroStrategies on February 3rd, 2023. Okay. MicroStrategies increase their position in Bitcoin back end of 2022. All we have to do is follow the money, guys. The money is very easy to follow. You just watch the money flows. You have to make sure that you pay attention to what's going on. Okay. So on the end of every video, I share with you guys exactly what I'm doing. Okay. So I have a crypto portfolio. Let me bring myself a little bit larger on the screen here. Okay. So I have a crypto portfolio. And basically what I do is I'm holding 50% long term. The 50% I'll hold long term for the moon bags. And when those go up, I can borrow against those assets tax free to buy more assets. Okay. So I'll sit on those. 50% is going to be exited. The reason why I'm exiting is because I have a solid game plan outside of crypto, because I'm not going to just trust crypto as my retirement. It is not your retirement. It's an investment that you can move into things that are solid, that are guaranteed to grow over time. So the first thing that I use is Index Universal Life, IUL. life insurance. I insure my wealth as most people insure their life. We insure our life as well with term. And then I have the Index Universal Life policy set up to max fund when cryptocurrency goes parabolic. Okay. So I can secure, compound, and grow my wealth. I can borrow against my policies if I need to. Okay. I'm earning around 6 to 7% on average. So I'm really happy with those returns. And when the market collapses, my principal is guaranteed. Okay. Then business, we're deep in business. We have multiple companies in different sectors, information technology and attention, precious metals. And now I'm working to get into real estate. That is my next step for tax liabilities, for appreciation and depreciation. Okay. And number one thing that makes me the richest man in the world is my relationship with God. That is the foundation. If I lose everything, I'm still the richest man in the world. Okay. So let's dive right into this. I want to show you the tool that we used and that we created, which is called Merlin. And all of you guys have 30 days for free, absolutely free, to try Merlin. At least you can go practice your exit strategy. Okay. So when you download Merlin, you're going to get 30 days for free. And then if you choose to build a relationship with us, you'll have a small fee to keep Merlin to help protect you in regards to understanding how to exit the markets. Okay. We don't hold your keys. We don't hold your combos. It's completely safe. It's just an interface to show you your daily gains and losses. Okay. It's going to show you your portfolio in a snapshot. We'll show you this real quick. So this is a cool thing that we created here. If you look here, so this shows you the snapshot of the market. Okay. So ETH is a little bit down. It looks like the market's kind of green here. So it gives you kind of a daily snapshot. You got your daily gains and losses. Okay. Right here, which helps a lot. And then when you go to your assets, you click here. And then you can create what's called an exit strategy. You hear me talking about exiting 50%. I'm exiting 50% of the market, okay? But I exit on a ladder. So if you take a look here, if I click my exit strategy right here on BTC, boom, I created an exit strategy here. These are just made up numbers here. I just wanted to show you that. So it shows right here. I don't know why I put 56, but if I change that number to 50, right? Boom, it adjusts on the other side. Oh, if we go here, okay? So exiting 50% of the market, if you see right here, if I did 10% of my coins at $60,000, I would get $9,000 based on the value, right? And then I'd exit 40% at $60,000, or excuse me, at $10,000. That would be my profit. Now, the cool thing too is you can put in your tax bracket wherever you're located. You figure out your tax bracket. You can put in your tag. So basically, if I exited the market based on these exit targets, I would get $188,000 and my estimated taxes would be $47,000. So I'd pay that to Uncle Sam, and then I'd take this to go max fund my Index Universal Life policies, and then I would leverage against my policies to buy more assets. Okay, so these are just, this is a mock account. I'm just showing you guys made up numbers here. So it's very easy to go in here and create your exit strategy. Okay, you can edit your exit strategy, but if you go back over to your assets here, if you click on here, I'm going to leave that site. It's going to take me back to my assets. Well, ADA, I don't have an exit strategy. So I go here. Okay. On this mock account, boom. Then you set your exit strategy. It's super simple. So, you put how much you want to sell, how much you're going to hold. You can build as many as you want. You can add exit targets. And so what happens, why is that important, guys? Because basically what Merlin does is it sends you a text message, an alert saying, hey, JV, you're about 10% away from your first exit target for XRP. What do you want to do? And so basically, I'm going to go activate and pay attention, go activate my exit target. And then I'm going to ladder on the way up as everybody's rushing in and all of a sudden believing in crypto, because only 5% of people have exposure to it. The rest of the public comes rushing in. I've already pulled profits. I'm already max funding Index Universal Life policies. I'm already buying other assets, and everybody's coming in all excited. And then boom, the big money pulls and the exchange is shut down because it's going parabolic. And then you come sliding down the back end. You're going to meet so many people in cryptocurrency that got effed in 2022 because they didn't have a plan. They watched the market go up. They were super excited, dopamine, and then they watched the market collapse down. They went into depression, anxiety, and now they're going to get all excited again, and they're going to get the greed gene, and they're not going to hit the exit button. Okay. Or you can just hold long term and watch it go up, watch it go down, but we're not in it. We're in it for financial freedom. Right? We want to support our family. We want the resources to help free as many human beings as possible. And that's how we do it. So that's why I'm holding 50% long term. It'll sit there forever. Right. And then all I have to do is take it and I can leverage, say, if I have, Bitcoin, XRP, Ethereum, however this all plays out, is I can leverage that tax free and go buy other assets. So if I want to get a down payment for a property, I'll just go to my asset. I'll borrow against my asset and I'll let the person who owns the property or who's renting the property pay back that loan. And now I have an appreciating asset, which would be a property, depreciation, and they're paying back the loan, and I got the money tax free. You're making money, make money all the time. That is the key. Okay. It took me years to figure this out. But once I finally figured it out, I did my first cycle. And now I call the next one the generational wealth building cycle. Okay. Then I set up, now I'm in the process. We're almost done with it, almost done with the Rockefeller Trust. It's called the waterfall system. Right. So I have my last meeting, I think this Thursday. We also set up a foundation. We got all kinds of things going on right now. So we're learning and growing together. So just want to share with you guys, if you are interested in getting in our academy, if you're here this long, you're a true warrior, we have an interview process to get into our academy. So what we launched is inside of our academy now is a 4-week webinar series. So basically, once you apply for the academy, depending on what level you come in, if you come in at the Warrior Ascension level, you're going to get a 4-week webinar series. First week is cryptocurrency allocation, showing portfolios and allocation. Number 2 is how to exit and enter and exit the markets. Week 3 is my diversification strategy, exactly how I'm diversified and why, and all the resources to all of my people that I work with. And then 5 is you're going to meet the top trust attorneys in the United States, and you will get access to how it works, what does it look like, and how to do that. Okay. And then every single month, you'll be part of a call where I'll be going. So basically, I meet with my CFO every month around tax liabilities, around my investments, around my strategy. And I'll be presenting that to the group of people every single month. So you'll be in the game. Even if it's the same every month, I'll be coming to you guys, giving you peace of mind. Here's what I'm doing. I don't know if it'll work for you, but it's worked for me. So it'll be a 4-week webinar series, a 1-month call around my investment strategies, exact investment strategies at a deep, deep level, basically parroting what I do with my CFO. And then you get access to our Revolutionary Academy, the 5 phases, and our 120-day challenge, which is all an amazing, like a college campus inside. It's all online. That part is all self-paced. So, and the webinars are recorded as well. So if you want to dive into that, please click the link down below. You do have to go through an interview process to make sure you're a good fit. And I hope to see you on the other side. Love you guys. Warriors. It's time to prepare. Let's go.